are no longer any voices of suspicion, maybe this is fine. I don't think I let anything slip today. I must show the people that there is nothing to worry about. I just don't know when these days will end. I feel utterly exhausted. So interminable. So lonely. Just how much longer? Hundreds of years must have passed by now. Perhaps the show I never imagined that it would hurt. Have I reached my limit? I want to tell someone, anyone, about this. But would that not destroy all I've done so far? I've conducted so many investigations across the centuries. All I can do is keep heart.
You don't have to shoulder this burden alone. Although I don't know what you might be keeping from everyone.
Share. That's impossible.
But even if you're just share it with
A witness. And if... He's right. But if things don't... No, Furina. But what if... Furina, is it so... If you let this think about it long and hard. No. All you need to do, dear spectator, is to...
Fine.
So even Furina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in on the full plan?
Yes, it had to be done. To deceive the heavenly principles, you must first deceive. She did very well. If she had... It seems that trusting
I believe that I understand how you're... How would you build...
Ah, good, good. Of course, the Iudex of Fontaine has pinpointed the crux of the issue. I'm sure you...
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness. And Linny did mention that he heard a... It now seems that...
And then I became one with the oratories, taking Fontaine's gnosis with me. Yes. Alas, in truth, it is no... Oh, you have it. My work. But really, the vast majority has been... Had to be.
It was all...
Indeed. This power accrued over 5 centuries, but...
So the oratories... The destruction of that divine throne. If I do not misunderstand your...
Returning what's rightfully yours to... In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
But...
Oh, what? The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be...
All you've done throughout the years.
I've never quite seen it that way. Hydro Dragon, don't cry. I must say, Had it been within my rights, I would have loved to judge the heavenly principles themselves. Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea. And speaking of justice, I have always believed that so, if the theft of the primordial seas might, then, leaving matters of defying the prophet at this point, Iudex Nervillet, the high...
So when I was at last. In the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 centuries of you are, things being as they are, surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.
The hour of my execution is almost here. For the sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Nervillet. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Iudex Nervillet, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
What just happened? Has the death sentence been carried out?
Was that bright light some sort of misdirection? I have a feeling that something huge just happened.
But since we're all still alive and haven't been dissolved, I assume whatever happened was good for us.
It's time to end this. We must mete out punishment to that beast.